This video will walk through making changes to FBC Union's website. Here's the front side. First step is logging in. So you'll go to your URL /wp-admin. Here you'll have been given some logins, and you'll log in with those on the site. It looks like you all still need to confirm the email address. You're not getting current information from your site if you haven't confirmed this. So follow the instructions in your website or on your email and make that change so that you're making sure you're getting all the current information. First thing to do would be to look at this updates. If you notice that there's a number here and there's something going on with your site, maybe it's running slow or something, just like pictures aren't showing up for some reason, and you see a number here, the first troubleshooting step would be to update these. Just select all and update plugins. We have a process with our employees where we make these changes for you, but it looks like we just haven't gotten to it yet. We do that like a couple times a week, so it hasn't had time yet. This won't be here later on. I'm not going to do that now for time's sake, but just so you know, if there is anything going on, a good first step is to update the plugins. Next, we will work through Accordion Pros. So you can quickly see on the accordions look like this. So this is an accordion. So if you were wanting to make any changes to the text inside of this or add new text, here's where you do that. You go to Ministries, and it's formatted really weird. I have never understood why it's so tiny, but here is all the text. So if you're wanting to add anything or take anything away, it's all right here. If you want to add a new ministry, just do new accordion, and it pops up here. You need to change the title, because that is what is displayed on this portion. And then you also need to go here and say no. This is just going to have this button. It's like right here, and it's just unnecessary. So hit no on that. And then when you're done making changes, go up here and update your accordion. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to save anything, but that is how you make changes to your accordion. And you only have the one, so that is where you will find it. Next, we'll go to our media. Here's where you can update any images, PDFs, sermons, whatever you have. You update that here, just add new, drag and drop or select files from your computer in this area, and then it's readily available on your website. There are other places throughout the site to update or to add media, but this is just a one-stop shop. Forms. I don't believe you have a contact us form, but I don't believe it is anywhere. You just have this information, so you don't really need to work on this because it's not anywhere on your site. If you'd like to add that, let us know and we can help you get that set up, but for now there's no form on here. So we'll go on to the next, which is just general pages. So this is your home page, and you can see that this is what it looks like on the front. So all of this is back here. Here's your slider, which is this first picture. That's where that code is. And here's this text. So if you need to make any changes here, it's similar to the accordion, but it's just like any word processor, so Microsoft Word, Google Docs, whatever you're used to using, you can quickly make that change here. And then again, if you make any changes, update there. It looks like, so if you had any time changes, that's on this side. This is a link to the PDF. Staff, so if you have any changes here, want to update the bios or anything, full calendar, those sorts of things, that's all here. So this is a link if you just click it on this side, it shows you where that link is. One thing with the media that I will show you quickly. So see, this is a PDF that is inside of your website. Right here, it's right here actually. So you click on the item that you're wanting, and then this is the URL. So you just copy that and then click this link, and that's where you would paste that, because normally it's like this. And then you just save it. That's how you get documents to link to your site. Ministries, again, that's Accordion, so this is the Accordion Pro shortcut just right here. You click on that. Staff members, these are pods on your site. Each site's kind of different, so I'll show you, they're right here. I'll show you how to make those changes. And that is it. Your calendar is right there. Well, that's not your calendar, but here is your calendar. And then it is linked to my calendar, which is down here. So that's just how you make changes to text, and we'll work through all those different portions that I mentioned. Your other pages, I'm going to leave this, but again, you just hit update to save any changes. Here's your other pages, what we believe. I believe it's just copy and pasted from the BFM. Yeah. So it's the same thing as the other page. So staff members, here's your pastor and your associate pastor right here. If you needed to add that or do anything different with that, it's all here. So this is just the title, but what really matters is this part down here. Name, position, and here's where the bio is, email, and if you had a photo, you could add that. And then again, just update on that. So that's pretty simple. And that's the reason we have it set up that way, so that it stays nice like this. We can code these and style these to look better if they're pods instead of just text on your site. What next would be helpful? So here are your widgets. Widgets are all of these types of areas. So this area, your menu, your logo, down here, your map, and your contact us. Those are all widgets. Widgets are, here's where you would edit those. So this is just your logo. I don't believe you had an actual logo, so this is just how this is styled in here. We styled that to look nice. Navigation menu, it's under header. I'll show you how to make changes to your menu, but that is this part here. And I bet these are listed as your social menu, so we'll look at that. Where is the before header section? Right here. Before header, yeah, so this is the navigation menu, and social, that's your social there. And this is just address, phone number. And your footers are down here if you need, if you would need to make any changes. I don't know what you would do on these, but that's where they are. And your Google map is there. And then your menus. So pretty simple. These are all the sub items, these that drop down. These are just normal menu items. And those are right here. So this is an About Us, and it says custom link. This is a page. So the difference is this goes to the actual what we believe page. These are custom links. Like this is just to this ministry section of your page, which if you click on it, it's just pulling it to here. And staff will do the same. About Us, if we go to the staff, it's just going to take you to this section of the page that is staff instead of a completely different page, because there's not enough information to make a whole new page without just being kind of empty. So those are how you make those. So here are your different pages, but then the custom links are just right here. Enter the URL right there, and this section is there. and then the link text. You do that. You can reorder these in any way you like. Drag them around. It's just like a drag and drop. You can make that a sub item, I guess. But I'll move that back where it was. And this is not set up yet. We do not have giving online information or online giving information for you. If you want to send that over, we can get that set up. But this link is not going to work because it's not set to go anywhere. So if you have that set up soon, shoot it over to us and we will get that added for you. And again, save menu to keep everything going. Plugins, we already walked through updating plugins. Users, I will show you, so this is your admin information here. I'm going to show you how to change your password if you don't know how to do that already. I'm not going to show it on your account. I'm going to go to add new. And so this information on your account will already be filled out. If you're wanting to add a new user for any reason, you just follow the steps here, username, email, and if you want them to be able to make changes, you just make them an admin. And then so this is how your password shows up, even with all this other information filled out. If you're wanting a new password, just go to show password, and it's this gibberish here because it's really strong. But you can just delete that and make it whatever you want it to be. Don't make it to where it says a good password. I don't even know how many things you have to do. Okay, make it to where it says strong. So you have to add some other types of characters, maybe capitalize. And then it'll say update, and that is how you will change your password. You just, again, cancel, show password, erase that, and then you're just setting your own, blah, 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 add new user or update. This is where you make changes to your calendar. This can get a little bit confusing just because it's not always the most user-friendly plugin, but it's the easiest one to keep streamlined. We used to always make a new Google Calendar for our churches, but then that just became a hassle because someone would lose, either we would or the client would lose the password. So here is how you make a new event. I just clicked on my calendar, took me to manage events. I just go to add new. And this is just going to be a simple thing. Let's say you have a men's breakfast. And this breakfast is going to be, and here's, you could put a description. So if you had some other event and you're like say Awana's and it's PJ night, you can put that there. Okay, so men's breakfast, and this is going to be on Saturdays. We're going to have it on every Saturday. It starts on the 22nd. And we want it to go for, let's say it's for the next month. We're working through a book. So 4 weeks. But the thing is, here, we want it to repeat 3 times after the initial one. So you only put 3 there. If you put 4, it's going to say it's there on there for 5 weeks. 3 times every week. And we're going to publish this. And then I'm already on the calendar over here, so you can just refresh it. So here it is. Well, I have it as all day. Set a time, unless you want an all day breakfast. But then it pops up like that. And then, well, let's go here. And then I'm going to delete that. But that's just how you make those quick repeating events. You can do a one-time event a lot easier, but just quickly. Delete that. I said delete. Okay, it's not deleting. Okay, click it, maybe. Let's go to delete events up there. See, it's just kind of particular. That's pretty much all you need to do there. And that pretty much wraps up all the changes you'll probably be making to your site. If you have any other things that you don't know how to make changes to, or something that you're wanting to add, let us know and we can help you get that situated. just to alleviate any questions you may have.